I'm going to record everything because one of the important things with me is that you learn to listen back to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you that you say too many times.
Okay.
This is not good. It doesn't sound professional and it makes you sound like you're not decisive. You see what I mean? It makes you sound... I said like too many there's. That's another vice. You shouldn't say like all the time like I just did. So constantly you have to be checking yourself, because in your interview you don't want to be saying all the time, because they'll be thinking he doesn't know how to explain himself, he's looking for his words, he's insecure, he's unsure, or he's simply not good at speaking in public. None of which we want.
Mm-hmm. Understood.
I have specialist courses that we don't have time to do all this, but basically I teach a course just to stop you saying because it's not good. And loads of people do it. My mother does it every 2 words. But I don't say anything to my mother because she would get upset. But for you, it's what you need.
Yes.
Tell me about your professional career.
My professional career.
Mm-hmm. You said okay. You heard that. Okay.
Yeah.
We will. How many weeks till your interview?
No.
Okay. So stop. Stop. Slow down. Think. When you're ready, you start to speak. And it's going to be more difficult in English. Maybe you do it in Spanish. I don't know. But if you do it a little in Spanish, you're doing it a lot in English. And we don't want that shit. Everything you do in Spanish that's small, okay, it's not a problem. We're magnifying it in English. And we don't want that in your interview.
Understood.
Okay.
Perfect.
So, slow down, think. Don't worry, we've got 4 weeks, no? Or 5 weeks?
5-6 weeks.
5-6 weeks, okay, so we have time, okay? Go slowly now. That we're training. It doesn't have to be perfect, but we just want, instead of you going quickly and it not being good, we want you to start slowly, be good, then we can speed up. Okay? Imagine,
Perfect.
do you play any sports? Football, tennis?
I play tennis, boxing.
Boxing as well. Okay, so when you start with boxing, 1, 2, 3, then ba 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 ba. No? You don't start boxing badly. You start with good form, getting your shoulder like this, coming down, hiding your chin underneath, then you speed up. It's the same here. What we want is slow but good, okay?
Understood.
So tell me about your professional career.
I am a professional.
You said, I am a. Okay, so slow down. Think in chunks, okay? Chunks. I have another course which we don't have to do, but maybe I'll send you some things via the WhatsApp afterwards. When you speak in any time, you speak in chunks. You don't speak word by word. So you want to get the words in the group together so that they flow together. You want to get the words that go together to flow together. There was 3. You hear that? You see what I mean? Okay? Off you go. Yeah, I know, it's difficult. We're having to relearn to speak and read, but don't worry. It's like, imagine you've been boxing badly, like Mike Tyson was boxing in the street. But then he goes to the coach, and the coach shows him how to do it properly, and he starts again. Or Rafa Nadal changes his tennis serve. So now it's new. Okay, off you go.
I am a professional who loves to understand things, how things work, and to explain others and to provide answers to others, solutions to others. Mm-hmm. And this implies that I can connect with people and create value relationships with them.
I can create value relationships. No I can create value relationships.
Value relationships.
No, you've got your subject, I. You've got your verb, can create, with an auxiliary verb. Then you've got your object, value relationships. But you put an in. I can create value relationships.
Okay. My professional career. Would you like me to
you said again.
Yeah, no?
Yes, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Slowly, no ers. The aim for the next 5 minutes is no er. I want you to. I know, because you're doing it too much. Are you nervous with me?
I am usually nervous.
You're a nervous person?
Yes. Very nervous person.
Okay.
Inside.
Do you think that this is good for your interview?
No, not at all.
Okay. What does your wife say?
About?
About your being a nervous person. Of course, it makes you charming, attractive man. I understand that.
She doesn't want to get me upset like your
She
mother.
doesn't want to get you upset. Okay. But she knows that you have an issue.
Yes, she knows.
Okay? Because I have no doubt that you are a hot shit, top shit lawyer. That's not the problem here. The problem is how you come across. And if there are several people who are all top shit, we want you to come across as the most fluid, the most secure, because you're a partner. No, we're going to put money with you. We're going to give clients to you. You will handle our clients. We have to be 100% sure that you are 100% in control, that you won't fuck up, no?
Yes, it is.
So, for example, did I say to you one of the best things for interviews is to go to lots of interviews if you don't want the jobs? Did I say that to you on the phone?
Sorry?
Did I say to you that on the phone?
Yeah, that you have to exercise, no? That
You have to practice.
Yeah.
Imagine that you're a boxer and you want to go for the world championship fight. You need some fights before. It's a pity you haven't had other job interviews that maybe you didn't even want. You see what I mean? To practice for the one you do want.
My idea was to have this interview with you, these kind of interviews with you, also with my boss, my partner.
Good, that's a good idea.
And with a couple of qualified persons, professionals who can understand not the business itself, but the relevant questions they will ask me.
Yes, I agree.
It will be a very good training.
I have compiled some... Well, it's always the same questions in interviews about your strengths and weaknesses and whatever. But I've compiled some lawyer interview questions, which are here, and I have like 100 of these lawyer interview questions. Some of them are more general, related to people who are applying to their first job, etc. What you have is a bit more specialized, but yes, we want you to get all the practice that you can.
Perfect.
So keep telling me about your stuff.
My stuff.
Your stuff.
I had
It's a
a
badly phrased open question, no? But it's an open question.
open question. I had a vocation.
Vocation.
I had a vocation to become a lawyer
Why?
because my father is a lawyer. But actually, when I started the university, I realized exactly what I have explained to you, that is, I love to understand things and to solve things. I studied at ICADE, which is one of the best universities in Spain. I achieved good qualifications, excellent qualifications, and currently I have contact with the university because I am a professor and a coach of the Legal Practice Academy.
Is this the professional qualification from the university, or is it the academic qualification?
It is an academic qualification.
Okay. Is it the masters, or what is it?
It is. I did.
You're saying
yeah.
Slow down. Stop. Or say you want to stop. Slow down. Think what you're going to say. Now, one of the most difficult things when you become an actor, because I was a lawyer before I became an actor. Okay. When I was a lawyer, I was in London and Paris working as a shipping lawyer, international commercial trade, and I went to drama classes on the side, and one of the first things that they tell you in a drama class is that you don't want to be afraid of silence. Because people want to keep talking because fill the shit up, no?
Yeah.
So you can have a silence. Don't worry about it. It gives people, not just when you're having an interview, but when you're public speaking in general, it gives people time to assimilate what you said. People need pauses. It's like when you have heavy metal music. Heavy metal music, it's not always heavy metal, then they have the quiet bit, then more heavy metal, otherwise it's too much. So don't worry about pauses.
I had two issues with this. The first one is I always have faced the meetings with clients and older people, and I believed that speaking very fast
You said
speaking very fast
want
imply
you
that I look older,
no.
and it isn't. I have realized in the last couple of months that it isn't. You look more senior when you speak slowly and with clear messages. And the other one issue, and I think this is the rationale why I speak too fast, is I don't want anybody to interrupt.
Okay. Now they say that acting is reacting. So don't worry, I'm not writing this down, and perhaps I'm saying lots of things, but you'll be able to listen back to this when you're in the car with your going on holiday or whatever. You'll be able to listen back to this. What do I mean? You can't just prepare what you're going to say and ba 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 ba. Doesn't matter whether you're in a meeting or whether you're in your interview. You need to be able to react with the other people. Let them ask you, and in an interview they will ask you questions, they will pause you. If they see that you're just going on a pre-prepared speech, they will stop that and they will take you somewhere else to see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Because they know that the same skills that you are showing in your interview, you will use when you have client meetings or when you're in court or arbitration or whatever. No, any other kind of meeting with opposing lawyers representing the firm.
On the other hand, I think I get bored when someone speaks slowly, and I think everybody, when I speak slowly, will get bored.
Okay, this is something else as well, that most 99% of people speak too quickly when they speak in public. In job interviews, it's not normal to speak so quickly, but clearly you've got into a groove. No, you understand a groove?
No.
Like a line, you've got into this habit. People think that if you just speak slowly, it will become boring and bad. But what you need to be able to do is you need to be able to develop public speaking technique where you can speak slowly, but you're giving color to your words. You're adding value. You're giving emphasis. You're drawing out this word is important. You don't just speak slowly. Maybe you have a bit that's quick, then you pause. Then you have another bit. Then you organize your bullet points in 1, 2, and 3. Then we understand. We visualize 1, 2, 3, not quick paragraph like this shit.
Mm-hmm.
The same in your interviews and your client meetings. When you have this interview, we will try to do what we can before this, so that you listen to this, you learn to understand what we're talking about. But after your interview, whether you get the job or not, it would be a good idea for you to keep me at least one day a month, just one session a month, and for you to keep developing this. Because if you don't get your job interview, you will want other interviews in the future. And if you do get it, this will help you. Mm-hmm. And anything that you pay for me, in the long run, you will recuperate with more money because you're more effective and you'll get promotions and more clients and all this shit. So once per month is not going to kill you on the expense. No, once per month. But we will do what we can in 6 weeks. But what will be great is to have like a whole year with you, at least once a month. And because your body needs time to think about these things. Carry on. No, but what I like about you is that you are... The first thing that you have to do is you have to recognize that you have a problem. The second thing that you have to do is you have to seek professional help. The person who thinks that they are perfect, and this usually applies to men over the age of 40 or 50, they think they know everything, and they don't know how to use the computer, they do things badly when they public speak, they do lots of things. Women usually are very modest, and usually know that they need help. And even if you are Cristiano Ronaldo, you still have people like me analyzing you and coaching you, even though you're the number one. You are better than me, but I can still help you. No? Carry on.
Absolutely agree. It is quite difficult.
Don't worry about it. The other thing I like about you is that you are a nice person. Okay, you're open, you're fresh, you're young. when I see you, I see somebody who's young and dynamic and will have good ideas. This is good for me. But then the old fuckers, they will see somebody who's young and maybe he goes quickly and he's da-da-da-da-da-da, and maybe they think, this guy, he needs a couple of years yet to calm down and to mature. Maybe they see this. What do you think?
Yes, this is why I'm here.
This is why you're here. You're not here because of English.
Well, obviously...
Well, in English it's making it worse.
I can improve my English. Yes. Perfect.
But you're not here to get an English class.
No, and I think these classes will be useful for my Spanish also.
When you go back to Spanish, this will be easy for you. This will be easy.
Yes, I think so. I think so.
It's like, imagine I put you in the boxing training with the big black guy, with the big muscles. Then I give you the pijo guy from the Moraleja, from the Opus Dei, and to box with him. And you're like, haha, this is easy. No more big black guy. This guy is the fucking pijo guy. It is easy now. This is. I hit him, he starts to cry.
Yes,
no?
It is.
No?
Yes. So my...
You said so. So is good, but cut the
So my first key milestone in my professional career was at PwC. I was offered a job by which I could...
Okay, now. The most important thing is you not tell me about the PwC. The most important thing is how you say it, because we can read in your CV, PwC. Okay, this we can read. When you come to see me, I need the added value. I need something that I can't just get from reading your PDF on there, because no doubt you haven't sent me your CV. Send me your CV.
I don't think so, no.
Send me it. Because one of the things that we will do in the interview is we'll go through your CV and say, you put this. You say you like tennis. Okay, what about this? You say you like reading. Tell me about the last book you read. Probably not so much in an interview like yours, but there could be a little bit. So the more we can prepare with the more questions, the better.
I will send the document which will support the first exposition, the presentation.
Exposition. That doesn't really exist in English.
No.
Exposition. In an art gallery, it's an exhibition.
The presentation. Right?
The presentation, yes. Okay,
So
1 second.